guys, I hope we're all doing well. Welcome to my daily review of the financial markets. I'm Mubarak and I'm glad to have you here. All right, so on Euro USD, as you can see, we retraced into daily demand, right? So we retraced into daily demand. We took this liquidity, right, fractally, right? Swing wise we're bullish, right? We know that, right? From this low to this high. Fractal wise now we're bearish, right? On the these are fractal high, on the days are fractal low. So bull buys are getting more and more riskier. So what are we gonna look for, right? So here, remember, we had this low sweep which caused this change of character, and then we pushed up. Now we're coming back bullish, so we've taken out this low, right? We took out this low, we took out this liquidity low also. Now we're coming into this. If we look here, we have this 4 hour order block, right? This 4 hour area of demand, this is our area of demand, and then we have this order block, this last candle before the buy up, right? So this whole zone, right, this whole zone, we mark out the O zone. This O zone might cause reaction in the markets, right? And then might give us a bullish reaction, change of character, and then we buy. If not, we just wait for it to break and start looking for further sells. And yes, so that's the plan for EU. Still swing wise bullish, but getting riskier and riskier because the 4 hour and the daily are now bearish. Okay, let's go to DXY. The dollar index yesterday, as we expected a push up into these higher prices, and we got that push up yesterday because we expected some liquidity to be grabbed. Now fractally we've switched bullish, right? So we swept this. This was our previous fractal structure low. We came here, swept it, and changed like direction and started to buy up again. So now we're going for the highs. So breaking the highs and changing, right? So we change fractally bullish, and continuous breaking of the highs would only signify bullish momentum for the dollar. So to take out probably this liquidity high that's resting over here to come here. So we still have this trend line, this descending highs right here, right? We have all these descending highs right here which can be taken, right? So all of this area right here which can be taken. So we still got to be cautious about that. And now we can see the momentum is clearly bullish, right? So what we want to do is we want to look for structure wise, like market structure is still bearish, so we want to see either a fractal break, right? So if we see a fractal break and then change of character, right, change of character, fractal breaks, then we can start looking for further bears and assume, okay, this was a sweep of the high, now we're just looking for lower prices. Or if we continue breaking the highs, then we just buy, we just start looking for buy position, right? We don't force things, we just follow it. Now let's go to gold, GBP USD. So as we see GBP USD, we are market structure wise we're bullish, right? But also we came into this consolidation, this flag pattern, right? We touched 1 2 1 2, right? 1 2 3, and on the third touch we broke down. Okay, right? So we broke and we came, and then we broke this consolidation pattern, came here retest. So all we're just looking for, right, is sells, right? Sells to push the market for the lower. Into which area? Into this area of demand, at least this area grab liquidity below this consolidation, and then at least this area of which is we have liquidity sitting right above it. So it's just a beautiful zone for us to target. So how do we get there? We look for retracements, right? We're looking for retracement trades, and we realize, okay, market is bearish, we might not get where we want. So now we have this 4 hour consolidation, so we can go to the 15 minutes, and on the 15 minutes we can start looking for some higher prices so we can get some sales, right? So we have, okay, this supply right here, we have this supply that grabbed this liquidity, so we can trade off of these areas, this 1.34 area, to find lower prices on GBP USD if it gives us that, right? So that's the plan for GU. uh, on AU, pardon, on AU we're still consolidative as we've seen for the past months now. So we came here, grabbed this liquidity, and now we push down. We know swing wise we're bullish, so we want to favor bulls in the moment until this breaks, this low starts to break, and then we can start thinking, okay, maybe we want to come out and take out this liquidity, you understand. But for now it's, you know, kind of like similar to GU in a way where we have demand area right here, consolidation, and then so let's see if it wants to follow suit and break down. So if it wants to, so what do we have? We have here this 4 hour liquidity. Let's come here, this imbalance acting as daily demand, right? And then we can come here, this whole area, sorry, this whole area right here, right, from here to here, right, can push market up. And then if we go to the 4 hour, right, so we have here ascending low situated, so we want some liquidity grab. After that liquidity grab, then we can start looking for a change of character to buy and keep on going up. But here we have, right, so this equal lows, it came in here, grab the liquidity. So we've grabbed liquidity, it might be enough to push the market up higher. These are fractal high now, so anything from here we can start looking for further positions to take it up higher. Okay, so for NZD USD is similar to, you know, we've been consolidating for quite some time now. Now we came here, we swept this high, the supply pushed the market down, we swept this high, and now we're coming down. Now if we come here, do we have a strong area of demand on the daily? No, we do not on AU because there was no liquidity grab. So now we go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, what do we have? We have this open lows right here, right? So high low, right? So we come here, so we want to sweep up this, a change of character, and then we can look for higher prices. But until then, if it comes didn't change character and no bullish signal, we don't buy. Okay. um gold is bullish as we know. So what have we been looking for on gold? This was our daily demand level, right, with this sell candle before this buy up. Now we came here, we came to sweep this low, and remember we have that quarterly open right here on gold. Let's draw that out. We have that quarterly open right here on gold, and what can it service? It can service liquidity, right? So quarterly opens, rather it can serve as support or resistance depending on where we are. So quarterly open, things like that, they serve as support and resistance, right? So we have it right here. So, and you can see it came into here, now gold is making this retracement, and then probably sell more again. But we grab liquidity right here underneath this equal lows. So if we see a fractal break, right, if we see a fractal break, we can start looking for higher prices on gold, right? So we want a fractal high break, and then we start looking for higher prices, right? We have an area of demand right here, and this area of demand did what? It grabbed liquidity before buying. So we have this area, let's take out this one, it's not gonna hold. So we have this area of demand right here, we have our order block right here. If we go to the daily, okay, so this also caused that break of structure. So it's a valid area of demand, took out liquidity, and then you understand. So if we get a change of character from inside here, then we can look for higher prices, right? Let's go to GBP AUD. So for GBP AUD, right, what are we looking for? We're looking for higher prices on GU. Oh my goodness, did I just miss this trade? Probably. So I want to enter this GBP AUD trade. I've been waiting since yesterday for my confirmation, and we just got that confirmation. So what I would just be looking for right now is a weak entry, probably if it gives me an entry around here. So why are we entering this market? Well, first of all, as you can see, we're bullish. We're bullish fractally. We're bullish swingly. Swingwise. Let's start from the beginning, right? Market structure is bullish, right? So you can see break of this high, right? So we came here. This was our break of structure, right? And then we kept on going, right? So it became our swing low and our swing high that broke that structure. Now if we took it from there, then we had that consolidation, this huge consolidation, right? On the 50%, we came in here, took some liquidity. Now we came here again, we've grabbed liquidity, and we're now looking for higher prices on GBP AUD, right? So we came in here, right? So we grab liquidity. We have this, although you can see we have this ascending lows right here, but what we also have is we know our fractal structure is bullish, right? From here to here, now we change here, and now we're coming back. So we want daily fractally, we're bullish, right? That was why I didn't take it yesterday. Liquidity was taken. Now everything is good for the trade. Now all we're just looking for is some nice entry, right? And now we're going to enter the market. So, and I wish you guys a good trading day, and take care of yourself. Thank you.